Want to get healthy with Jack LaLanne? I know I do. I'm working on it. And you can, day at a time, one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, one workout at a time. I hope you'll enjoy this. It's an immense story of an incredibly immense man who's affected America beyond my description. So let's see what you think.
You know, my name is Jack LaLanne, and I'm here for one reason and one reason only, to show you how to feel better and look better so you can live longer.
Widely referred to as the Godfather of Fitness, Jack LaLanne was an American fitness and nutrition guru who was born in San Francisco in 1914. Although he was born several generations before the internet and even before television, this was an advantage because he pioneered and invented many common components of fitness that we know today. Also known as the first fitness superhero, LaLanne played a crucial role in popularizing the concept of regular exercise and a healthy lifestyle in the United States.
My dear friends, it matters not what your present physical condition is, it matters not what your age is. If you obey nature's laws, you can be born again.
Jack LaLanne's Gospel of Fitness stretched 75 years and changed the way Americans and the world at large thought about working out and eating right.
There's more fat people than there's ever been right now. All these hamburgers and hot dogs and all this stuff is killing the kids. Sometimes I get so, I get inside of me. How can people go through this stuff?
While most fitness enthusiasts we've come to know today started their fitness journey in their 20s, 30s, 40s, and even in their 50s, Jack LaLanne's rebirth happened in his teens. He spent his earliest years in poor health, addicted to sugar and junk food. LaLanne was an angry child and an angrier teen. He says he was a sugarholic who even considered suicide.
By the time I was 10, 11, 12 years old, I had this uncontrollable temper. I was 30 pounds underweight. On one occasion, I tried to kill my brother. And another time, I was thinking about suicide.
I tried to kill my brother, had an uncontrollable temper, and set the house on fire, he said. One day at the age of 15, his mother encouraged him to see a lecture by nutrition expert Paul Bragg. At the lecture, Paul Bragg told audience members they could be born again if they obeyed nature's laws, exercise, and eat proper food. After hearing lectures on health and nutrition, young impressionable Jack LaLanne was hooked. It was like he had become a new person. That was his last day of consuming sugary and unhealthy foods. The next day, he embarked on an exercise routine and has never looked back. Almost 8 decades later, Jack's motto was, "If it's man-made, don't eat it." Jack LaLanne's relationship with food was quite interesting.
The number one thing, if you are overweight, you have to count calories, period.
While many fitness enthusiasts preached against eating out and advised only home-cooked meals to remain fit and healthy, Jack LaLanne was the opposite. He ate out as much as he did home-cooked foods. But there was a caveat, of course. He only ate foods whose ingredients he was familiar with. He famously would go to the same restaurants with his wife and be explicit to the waiter and chef about what to make. No added butter, salt, etc. He was meticulous regarding what he put in his body. According to him, you can still be healthy while eating out.
And I want at least 10 raw vegetables chopped up very finely. The finer you chop up your vegetable, the more volume you get. That's what you want to get.
His diet and eating regimen centered on only 2 meals per day. His breakfast came after a daily workout first thing in the morning. He ate hard-boiled eggs, oatmeal with fruit and soy milk, and a cup of broth for breakfast. It was rumored that he would sometimes allow himself a roast turkey sandwich, though LaLanne is quoted as saying he never touched the stuff. He never drank coffee, but made sure to juice daily. For dinner, he consumed raw vegetable salad, egg whites, fish, usually salmon, and a mixture of red and white wine. He also took 30 to 40 vitamins per day. Jack LaLanne ate a primarily vegetarian diet and avoided dairy products. fish and eggs were the only non-vegetarian proteins he would consume. According to LaLanne, lean proteins, raw vegetables, and fruits are the key to a long and active life. According to Jack LaLanne, inactivity is a killer, and the only way you can hurt your body is not to use it. A typical day for Jack would begin at 4 a.m. He claims he has never missed a workout. When it comes to his training and exercise routine, he did a series of stretches in bed as soon as he woke up in the morning. He then went straight to one of his home's 2 weight rooms, where one room had barbells and dumbbells, and the second room had weightlifting machines. LaLanne was one of the first advocates of switching up routines to keep his muscles constantly challenged and preventing too much muscle adaptation. He changed his exercise routine every 30 days, switching up his strength and cardio workouts. According to him, changing around your workout will keep your body growing, but if you do the same exercise for long periods, your body is more likely to hit a plateau eventually, and the exercise can stop being effective. LaLanne recognized this, which may explain why he had one of the best physiques in the world during his prime. He knew how to train his body properly when many others didn't. He alternated between lifting his upper body, lats, deltoids, pecs, shoulders, and chest. The next day, he would work his lower body, including his lower back, waist, and arms, biceps, triceps, and forearms. After his 90-minute weightlifting routine, he did a half-hour pull workout, something he has been doing since he was a kid. He swam laps and did a variety of pull exercises. Sometimes he tied himself with a belt and swam in place, and he would swim freestyle against the current. Jack LaLanne lived a fascinating life. Not only was he known for his contribution to health and wellness, but he was also known for his strength and had to complete some extraordinary feats along the way. He achieved some jaw-dropping feats to show off his fitness level and prove that age is just a number. At 40 years old, wearing 140 pounds of equipment and 2 air tanks, Jack swam the entire Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco underwater. At 45 years old, he set a record, which is still undisputed, for completing 1,000 push-ups and chin-ups in 1 hour and 22 minutes. At 60 years old, handcuffed, shackled, and while towering a boat weighing 1,000 pounds, he swam from Alcatraz Island to Fisherman's Wharf. This was the second time he did this 1-mile swim across the bay. At 65 years old in Tokyo, Japan, he swam Lake Ashinoko, handcuffed and shackled. To make it more challenging, he towed 65 boats behind him, loaded with Louisiana Pacific wood pulp. The total weight of the boat caravan was 6,500 pounds. At 70 years old, Jack swam the 1.5 mile from Queensway Bridge to Long Beach Harbor to the Queen Mary. He was shackled and handcuffed while pulling 70 boats containing a total of 70 people. Due to strong winds and currents, the swim took him over 6 miles. He was featured in an episode of The Simpsons, demonstrating his extraordinary strength. Let's be honest, not many people are setting world records in fitness after 40 or 70. So, if you're having trouble sticking to your workout routine, print out this list. The next time you want to skip the gym or indulge in junk food, read about Jack's accomplishments to motivate you.
Your human machine's no different. You put junk in here, junk out. You put good, live, vital foods in the body, energy and vitality comes out. What do you think these 80 trillion cells in your body are made of? The food you put in your mouth.
If you've ever joined a gym, used a weight machine, or owned an exercise video, then it's Jack LaLanne you should be thanking. LaLanne emphasized using weights to work out, inventing prototypes of the first leg extension machine, the pulley machine using cables, resistance bands, and the first weight selectors, versions of which are still seen in modern-day gyms and health clubs. LaLanne opened the first health studio in 1936 in Oakland, California. Until then, gyms were exclusive to a select group of people, such as bodybuilders, weightlifters, and the military. He was the first to train athletes, women, and older people with weights. He was also the first to encourage the physically challenged to exercise and work around their disabilities. He was the first to have a television show on exercise and nutrition, The Jack LaLanne Show, which ran until 1985, where he urged viewers to get off the sofa and do sit-ups. LaLanne's interest and expertise in nutrition, combined with his business acumen, saw him launch a range of healthy eating products, including the first nutrition snack bar and the first weight loss instant breakfast meal replacement drink. He also encouraged people to make their fresh drinks with the launch of a juicer range. Jack LaLanne was awarded various recognition awards for his pioneering efforts over his lifetime. At 88, he was also given his very own star on Hollywood Boulevard's Walk of Fame. At 94, he received an honorary Doctorate of Humanities degree from Southern California University of Health Sciences. Although he passed in 2011, LaLanne kept up his health, active lifestyle until the end of that very full life. It was said that he worked out a day before he passed on at the ripe age of 96.